guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing the LA Girl Pro Matte HD foundation. This is the new matte foundation. However, firstly, I'm going to run through something really exciting. I am actually giving away this My Little Pony movie palette, and this is a eyeshadow palette, and I am currently giving this away on my Twitter. I will leave the link to where you can enter down below. I'm just going to show you the palette just so you can see what you could win. So this is what the palette looks like the packaging is insane. I'm gonna make sure that the little card doesn't come out. Just has like the My Little Pony movie card thing to protect the eyeshadows, and this is what the palette looks like. Like, how insanely pretty is this? If you want to win this palette, all you need to do is head over to my Twitter, which as always will be linked down below, and retweet my pinned tweet, and also make sure that you are subscribing to my YouTube channel. You must subscribe to my YouTube channel in order to win. But yeah, that's all you need to do, and without further ado, I'm just gonna roll on to what this video is actually meant to be about. So today I'm going to be testing out the LA Girl Pro Matte HD High Definition Long Wear Matte Foundation, and this has been recently released. I did actually buy this on Beauty Bay. I think they released it on Beauty Bay like a couple of days ago. I got this in the shade Ivory, and it's described as a matte liquid foundation. To be fair, I wasn't too sure when I bought this because I have normal to dry skin, so matte foundations don't normally work the best on me. However, one matte foundation that I do like is ones like the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. I've also found that I like the new Primark matte foundation as well, so I thought, you know what, for £10 I'm gonna give this a go. I did like the other one. I think it was Pro Coverage foundation. I did like that. I did actually do a testing video of that. Oh my god, that was like ages ago. That will be in the cards up here in the description bar below if you are interested. The problem with that one is it was like really orange. The lightest shade was way too dark for me, and then I saw this shade and I was like, you know what, this could work. I'm also going to be doing a wear test for this. I don't know how long the wear test is going to be, but it will be like a good few hours so you can see how well it lasts on my normal to dry skin. And without further ado, I'm just going to roll onto the video and apply this foundation. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's pretty simple. It's just in a glass bottle. Wasn't expecting anything too fancy. If I take the actual like packaging off, I've done in one. Ooh, the top actually feels really nice. It's like plasticky, but it's nice feeling plastic, if you get what I mean. I'm glad it's a pump foundation, and we all like a good pump foundation. If you watch my Primark testing video for the new My Perfect Colour foundation, which will be in the cards up here by the way, then you'll know what I meant. So this is what the packaging looks like. So the packaging of this is pretty simple. It's just in this like glass sort of bottle. I feel like simple is a good thing. Like I mentioned, this foundation was only a tenner, so I wasn't expecting like a massively amazing packaged foundation. It does remind me of the other foundation. Let me go and get the other LA Girl foundation. So this foundation is the normal Pro Coverage foundation. This is actually my sister's now, so if she's watching this, then I'm sorry, but I needed to borrow it for this video just to compare it. I'm not going to use it, I promise. As you can see, the colour difference is like unreal. You could tell that this one is really orange compared to this one. This one is described as shade Porcelain, and this is the lightest shade of the Pro Coverage one, and this is in the shade Ivory. I'm actually surprised that they didn't come out with a lighter shade for this one. I would absolutely love this foundation if it was in a lighter shade, but as you can tell, the packaging on this bottle is a lot slimmer than this one. Both of them are described as a medium to full coverage foundation. This one is described as giving a flawless finish, and this one is described as giving a suede finish. So there is a little bit of difference between the two. Also, obviously this one is a matte one and this is a illuminating foundation, so this one is probably better for oily skin than this one, but it's up to you which one you prefer. Also, I've got an itchy under eye. So in response to this foundation, which is the one that I'm going to be reviewing today, this foundation is described as a lightweight and long-lasting Pro Matte HD Long Wear Matte Foundation, and it features a creamy formula that glides onto skin for a smooth suede-like finish. Effortlessly blendable, this mattifying foundation minimises the appearance of pores and fine lines to deliver a flawless, soft focus effect. So like I mentioned before, this would probably be better for oily skin compared to my normal to dry skin. I'm gonna give it a try anyway because why not? So like any of my other foundation reviews, I am gonna do one side with my beauty blender and the other side with my brush. I know I say this every foundation review, but I mean, like, if you're new to my channel, then that's just how I do these sort of videos. Where have I put it? This is the first dilemma I've had this video, so I'm doing quite well for me. I am firstly gonna prime my face, and I'm gonna prime my face using this primer that I haven't used in a good while. This is the Nip and Fab primer. I actually do quite like this primer. I don't know why I don't use it more. Also, I've just realised that my mirror is on the other side of my room, which means that I'm gonna have to go all the way over to the other side of my room just to get my mirror. I really like this primer because it does leave my face feeling really, really tacky, which obviously gives my foundation something to stick to. If I just give you a close-up, this is what my skin looks like naturally. It's just like constantly red. My nose, I'm like a little mini Rudolph. This bit here is so dry, so that's where it's like really, really drying. Once again, if you've watched many of my videos, you'll probably know the ins and outs of my skin. Most foundations sink into my smile lines, so I'm just gonna put that out there, and it normally goes dry around like my nose and this sort of area here. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the foundation and see how much difference it makes. Okay, I'm just gonna keep my hair back so I don't end up getting foundation in my hair, because is there anything worse than that? I'm just gonna shake it before I pump it out, hoping that it's a winner chicken dinner. I'm gonna use my beauty blender for this side, I think. Don't ask me why, I'm just feeling my beauty blender on this side of the face. From just applying it to my face, it feels really, really thick, which obviously is a good sign. Ooh, that colour's quite nice. I'm gonna go in with another couple of pumps just to see like how buildable it is, because to be fair, I don't think I'd put as much on as I would have liked to. Okay, yeah, that's definitely better. I'm definitely getting more coverage with that. Now, if I just give you a close-up of my face, this is the side that's just had the foundation on it, and this is my natural side. You can definitely tell that it's like evened everything out. There's not as much redness on my cheeks. It's actually really good coverage, and it's such a good colour match as well. Doesn't feel too matte though. Honestly, I have a lot matter foundations. It feels more like a semi-matte foundation. By the way, I'm using my Spectrum BO1 brush for this because I love this brush for stippling in foundation. Oh my gosh, right? Look how flawless that coverage is. I feel like, personally, I picked up more coverage with the brush, which is kind of true of a lot of foundations. Not all foundations. I have tried a few that like look the same either way, but I'd say that it definitely did pick up more coverage with the brush. But the sides look pretty similar. Like, this is the beauty blender side, and this is the side that I've just blended in with my brush. And I really do like this. To be fair, it is a little bit dry in here, but it's not the end of the world. And finally, the colour matches me as well. And for powder, I thought, you know what, I might as well just stick to the whole LA Girl theme that's going on. So I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Face HD High Definition Matte Pressed Powder. This is in the shade Porcelain. Once again, this is like a little bit too dark for me, so I don't use it all the time. But if a foundation's quite light for me, which is quite a rarity, but if there is a foundation that's quite light for me, then normally this is a good powder to use with it. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna leave you guys because I've got another few videos to film now, but I am actually going to go. But I'm gonna do like check-ins every couple of hours just to kind of show you how well this foundation is wearing. Like I said, normally they do sink into my smile lines, and I do have like smile line creases with pretty much every single foundation, if not every foundation. Some are worse than others though, so I'm gonna be reporting on that. So yeah, and I'll catch up with you again soon. So this foundation has been on now for about 2 hours, and this is the current situation. It still looks actually quite nice. It hasn't really sunk into my smile lines that much. It has done a little bit though, which I thought it might do. It's really dry up here. That's normally where it goes really dry. On my nose, it's not too bad. Like, I can feel a few like little dry patches, but it's all right. Like, overall, it does look really good. It hasn't oxidized either, which is, oh, thank goodness, because I hate foundations that oxidize, and everything still looks all right. Like, I'd happily go out with my skin looking like this. I still think that it's given like a nice, smooth, flawless finish. So yeah, I'll check back with you in a bit. So hello again, I just thought I'd pop on and do another check-in. It's currently 7:30, so this has been on for about 4 hours now, something like that, and this is currently what it looks like. I've just been saying how impressed I am with this foundation because it doesn't feel really mattifying on my face. It genuinely doesn't feel like I'm wearing foundation at all. The smile lines are actually alright. Honestly, I think this is my new favourite foundation, and it's not often that I say that. I love how it sits on my face as well. There's not much update really. It hasn't really changed that much. It looks the same as the last update, so I'll check back in another couple of hours and let you know my thoughts. Okay, so I'm just gonna do another wear test, like review sort of thing. I'm really sorry if I sound really tired or look really tired. Basically, I've been on my computer for the past like 2 hours since I last checked in. It's currently 9:30, so this has been on now since 3:30, so that is 6 hours I have had this little foundation on my face for. It's still keeping pretty well. I can see like some of my smile lines here, like, but they are really faint. And everything has stayed on pretty much okay. There's no real update from last time that I checked. I mean, it's rubbed off a little bit around my nose, like it's a little bit more red around my nose than it was at first, but I mean, that's just me being really picky. Pretty much all basically the same, all basically okay. So yeah, 6 hours and it's lasted quite well. Hello, so I'm back again looking even more as tired as I did like 2 hours ago. Was it 2 hours ago or was it an hour ago? Oh my gosh, it's like 11:15. So I've had this on since 3:30 and it's now 11:15. So I've had this on for just over 7 hours and this is what it looks like. It's actually worn really nicely. This would actually be perfect for oily skin. Even on my normal to dry skin, it's still like a winner chicken dinner. Really glad. I'm really impressed with it. I'd still literally go out with my makeup looking like this, like I don't really mind. There is a little bit of sunken in smile lines going on, but I mentioned that in my last check-in and there's really not been any more updates. Yeah, this is the final result. In nearly 8 hours. So that was my full review and wear test on this foundation. If you did enjoy this video, then don't forget to smash it a big massive thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and make sure you do tap that bell down below so you are notified every single time I post a new video. I will also leave the link on Beauty Bay where you can buy this. Once again, it is only a tenner and it's definitely worth a tenner. So if you want to give this a little purchase, then I will leave it in the description bar down there if you know it tickles your pickle. As always, all my social media links will also be linked down there, so if you want to follow me and keep up to date with me, then feel free to follow me on there. Once again, thank you so incredibly much for watching and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye!